are thinking, why is Nicolette on camera without makeup? What is going on? So one of my many passions that I have is makeup. About 4 or 5 years ago, I ended up going to a class, got certified in makeup artistry, and I have loved it ever since, but haven't really taken it professionally. Instead, I spend my days looking at Sarah Tano's makeup that she does on Lady Gaga, obsessing over it, always trying to recreate it in my house. And if you dig deep enough into the video archives, you will find a few videos of me trying to do Lady Gaga makeup. That's just me. So I wanted to start another series, and this series will be on Mondays. That'll be called Makeup Mondays. I know, pretty generic. But every Monday I want to bring you guys a new YouTube video that focuses around makeup. So for the next like 4 or 5 weeks, I want to do a makeup look from each one of Lady Gaga's albums that stood out to me, that I loved, that I found very inspirational, etc. So the first look that I wanted to do today, since my hair is curly and it's pretty wild and curly, I wanted to do Lady Gaga's curly hair look when she sang Bang Bang live jazz performance at the Lincoln Center. I love this look. I loved this sound. I loved this song, this outfit, the makeup. I mean, she nailed this look. She nailed everything about the performance. And especially looking at this, it brings very Italian Greek vibes to me, which I am all about. And she really looks like my brother's godmother in this video, and I love it, and I don't think that there's any better way for me to start off this series than with this look. So I apologize for this no makeup face, but we are about to spruce this up, make myself look like Lady Gaga. You know how it goes. So the first step that I always kind of like to take is the thing I don't have. I will be right back, and I'm back. The first thing that I like to start off with is my foundation. So I use just a regular CoverGirl Clean Matte foundation. I recently tried to use a different foundation, and my cheeks broke out like no other. And I just decided, you know what, I've been using this for years and it works, so I'm gonna keep going with it. So let's go ahead and apply our foundation just so that we have a clean palette to work with. Overall, this is a pretty natural look, so shouldn't take long, but we'll see. Now that I have foundation all over and I am creamed up, I am going to do the highlight and the contour. It's nothing too crazy, so I'm just gonna go in with it lightly. Use whatever contour cream you use. I have this pretty generic Wet n Wild one that works fairly decent. I'm just gonna do a little bit underneath my eyes. Just a little bit down the nose, the chin, and the forehead. And blend that ish out, like so. And then we're gonna do a slight contour along with it, going down the cheeks and the forehead. Blend that baby out first. And then just ever so slightly on the nose. So before I start working on the eyes, I'm just going to powder it up. The powder that I have is the Kylie Jenner Translucent Setting Powder. And just put that basically all over your face. This is what my face routine looks like. I mean, hey, if y'all have another one that's better, y'all use that. But, you know, this is what I do. You feel me? I just want to show you the basics of what you need to get this look. You feel me? I'll powder some underneath my eye. So So the next step that I'm gonna do is my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and go in with an eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna use the NYX eyeshadow primer. It's been my trusty dusty for about 3 or 4 years. It's pretty thick and it keeps things on all day, which I like. And typically doesn't create a crease, which I like. Cannot stand when you have a crease on your eye midway through the day. I get it, it's hot outside, but the point of you doing your makeup is to have everything stay in place. So if it can't stay in place, why did you do it anyway? You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna take a little bit more of the translucent powder and I'm going to set the primer onto my eyelid. And then also dust this off because honestly I feel like I'm about to like dry my skin out for a YouTube video. Good enough. So for the eyes, she has a very golden kind of look going on, and it honestly, I would not be surprised if she used this product during this show. This color looks basically identical to what she's wearing. It's the House Laboratories Glam Attack in Retro. Really, really, really great formula. Am I biased? Probably. Am I biased to loving this product because I went to the pop-up and Sarah was like, yo, this color looks great on your skin. Probably biased, but I've been wearing this pretty consistently since I've bought it, and it is beautiful and I love it. So I love it. So you're gonna take it basically and just put it all over your eyelid like so. It's a very creamy formula that spreads really, really well. Shut me down, bang, bang. So I'm starting to feel the vibes. Seasons came and changed the time. When I grew up, I called him mine. All right, let's get back to business. Oh. So the next step is going to be eyeliner. The eyeliner that I'm gonna be using is House Laboratories. Again, when I went to the pop-up, I spent way too much money because I was just like convinced by like every associate, and then talking to Sarah, convinced by her by like, hey, you know, like this stuff is good, this stuff is good. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna buy everything. So I got this eyeliner and I cannot even lie, this is a really, 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 really good eyeliner. I had another one that I was using and I tried to use it earlier this week and I like did this like wing with it and it like dried out so quick and I was so upset. And so I was like, you know what, since it dried out and it kind of looks messed up, let me go over with this House Laboratories. And I did, and it perfected it. And I was like, wow, this is something else. So what we'll do is we'll do this eyeliner and no extra swoop, no extra cat eye. It's just basically over the lash line from what it looks like in this video. I'm going to move on to doing some mascara. The mascara that I'm going to use is just CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume in combination with the Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara. I feel like combining both of them because they are both almost out and both brushes are a little bit different. So go ahead, add your mascara. Can I be honest? The Urban Decay Troublemaker isn't making me mad. I think I'm just going to do this one and that's it. Next though, we are going to then move on to eyebrows because I did not do that earlier. With the eyebrows, I'm just gonna go in and do a light fill action. She has a kind of rounded tone going on and they're almost like a light brown. Mine are kind of dark brown, but I'm gonna try and finesse doing a light brown. In order to make the color stick, I'm gonna use a wax on my eyebrows to make sure that the color sticks, like I said. I usually use powder as opposed to like a pomade just because mine are already so thick. So, you know, use whatever eyebrow stuff you use. This is just what I'm gonna use today. I'm gonna go on with, like I said, like a shade lighter and bring in a little bit of brown. There you go. All right. So now that I have filled it in with the light brown, which I use this tone from the Morphe Brushes palette, it's time for lips, which is always the fun part. Today I'm going to be using a Kylie Jenner lip kit. I'm going to be using Mary Jo K with the liner. She has a very vibrant red lip in this look, so I want to make sure to make it pop and do it justice. So, unfortunately, I don't have the lip crayons yet, or else I'd probably use those. But for the time being, these Kylie lip Jenner kits, they work well. So now after you've put on your lipstick, which is always nerve-wracking because red is nerve-wracking and you're always afraid of making that mistake with it, you will go ahead with your highlighter. I use my trusty dusty Anastasia Riviera highlighter and just highlight basically your like cheeks area, your nose, make sure you're like glowing because you are about to be on stage, honey. And I just take a little bit of that and make myself shine. Just to add a little bit of color, I'm going to add some blush as well, since she's wearing kind of a red tone similar to this, but no comparison. I'm going to go in with my number 3 over here. It's kind of a peachy color. Take a light tap and add it to my cheeks. And that is basically the makeup look. So let me go fix this hair real quick and I shall return. Well, that was basically the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm about to go nowhere with this look, but at least you guys got to see it. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you know, all of that. And we will be back next week with another Lady Gaga makeup look. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching.